The helicopter lifts before you're fully inside. Your boots scrape against the metal skid as someone pulls you in by your vest. The door slams. The engine drowns everything. Rounds strike the fuselage in short, controlled bursts. You feel the vibration through the floor before you hear it. Someone is screaming, but it's reduced to a shape of sound, not meaning. You keep your head down. You count your breathing. Inhale 4 seconds. Hold. Exhale. The aircraft banks hard left. No one speaks. No one needs to. You are not always here. At the beginning, you are a number on a clipboard. No name, no history that matters. You stand in a corridor where the temperature is fixed at 18 degrees Celsius, cold enough to keep you alert. Fluorescent lights hum overhead. The floor smells of disinfectant and rubber. You are issued gear that does not belong to you. You sign forms you are not allowed to keep. You are told nothing about where you will go, only what you must become. Training removes excess. Sleep is reduced to 4 hours, then 3. Food is measured, calories logged. You run until your legs fail, then continue. You are observed constantly. Heart rate, reaction time, hesitation. The instructors don't raise their voices, they document you. Every failure is recorded, time-stamped, filed. You learn languages you will never speak outside controlled environments. You memorize entry patterns. You disassemble and reassemble weapons blindfolded until your fingers move without instruction. You are placed in simulations where the correct answer is never explained. Only the consequences are. You pass. Not because you excel, but because you do not break. Years pass without markers. No ceremonies, no announcements. Advancement comes in the form of access. A higher clearance code, a different room, fewer explanations. You are no longer supervised directly. That is considered progress. Your first operation is procedural. Insertion at 2:10, extraction window at 2:43. Total time inside, 33 minutes. You follow the plan exactly. The target is a name on a sheet. You confirm identity. You complete the objective. No deviation. Back at base, your debrief lasts 9 minutes. You are told the mission was acceptable. On your third deployment, the plan changes mid-operation. You are instructed to proceed anyway. You hesitate for less than a second. It is noted later in your file, not as failure, as data. By year 5, you are trusted with decisions, not large ones. Adjustments, angles of entry, timing shifts of 10 to 15 seconds. You begin to understand that precision is not about perfection. It is about reducing unpredictability to manageable levels. You stop asking what happens after you leave. The system reveals itself slowly, not through instruction, but through repetition. You learn that reports matter more than events. A mission lasting 47 minutes is summarized in 120 words. Casualties are categorized: friendly, hostile, collateral. Each has a numerical weight. You learn how language adjusts perception. Neutralized replaces killed. Compromised replaces failed. There are budgets attached to operations. You see numbers once, briefly. 8 million for a 6-month deployment cycle. Equipment depreciated over 3 years. Personnel considered non-recoverable after certain thresholds. You understand your value is calculated, not assumed. There are unspoken rules. You do not question intel during execution. You do not deviate without justification that can be documented later. You do not discuss operations outside designated rooms. Even there, you speak in fragments. Creative compliance becomes necessary. Orders are absolute, but interpretation is flexible within margins. You learn how to follow instructions while adjusting outcomes. You learn where the boundaries are not written. By year 8, you are leading small units, 4 to 6 operators. You are responsible for timing, positioning, extraction decisions. You brief in silence, using maps marked in grease pencil. You do not inspire, you instruct. The grind becomes indistinguishable from routine. You wake without alarms. Your body adjusts to irregular cycles. 20 hours awake, 4 hours down. Repeat. You eat when there is time. You sleep when permitted. You stop expecting either. You begin to notice distance, not physical, internal. Calls home become shorter. Conversations flatten. You omit details automatically. You say, work is fine, because there is no language for the alternative. Birthdays pass without acknowledgement. You stop tracking dates. You look at yourself in reflective surfaces and recognize the posture before the face. Shoulders forward, eyes scanning exits, hands positioned for movement. You do not relax, even alone. Relationships degrade without conflict. They thin. Messages unanswered. Plans cancelled. Eventually, they stop forming. Inside the system, you are efficient. Outside it, you are absent. The erosion is gradual. You do not feel it happening. Then the mission. Insertion at 132. Urban environment, dense structure. Intel indicates a high-value target on the 3rd floor. No mention of additional occupants. Thermal scans show limited movement. You brief your team. Entry points, timings, contingencies. You breach. The first room is empty. The second contains signs of habitation not listed in the report. Personal items, civilian indicators. You register it, but continue. The objective remains. On the second landing, you hear movement inconsistent with the intel. Multiple sources. Not hostile positioning. Disorganized. You slow the advance. Your team looks to you. You reach the 3rd floor. The door opens before you breach. A civilian, unarmed. Behind them, more figures. Not targets, not threats. Just people in the wrong place at the wrong time. For the first time in years, the plan does not account for reality. Your comms crackle. Command repeats the objective. No update, no revision. The clock continues. Extraction window unchanged. Your team hesitates. Not visibly, but you feel it in the timing. Half-second delays. Breaths held longer than necessary. You calculate. Abort, and the target remains active. The mission fails. Consequences extend beyond this building, beyond this moment. Proceed, and collateral becomes inevitable. Recorded, categorized, filed. There is no option that preserves all variables. You make the decision. The operation continues. Time compresses. Actions become mechanical. You execute steps you have performed hundreds of times. The environment blurs into angles and distances. The objective is completed. Extraction occurs at 0241, 2 minutes ahead of schedule. No one speaks on the return flight. Back at base, the debrief is longer than usual. 23 minutes. Questions are precise. Your answers are shorter. You provide data, timings, observations. You do not provide interpretation unless asked. The report is finalized within 48 hours. One paragraph summarizes the critical event. Collateral is assigned a number. The objective is marked as achieved. The system absorbs the anomaly. That is when the realization occurs, not during the mission, not during the decision, but afterward, in the silence of your quarters, where the temperature is maintained at 21 degrees Celsius, neutral, controlled. You understand that the system does not fail. It adapts. It records deviations and incorporates them. There is no moment where it stops and reassesses in human terms, only adjustments in process. Your decision is now part of the procedure. Years pass. You continue, because continuation is expected, because stopping is not defined within the system, only reassignment, only removal. By year 12, your body shows signs of wear. Reaction times increase by milliseconds. It is noted, not criticized, just recorded. You are offered a transition, training, oversight, less field exposure. It is not a reward, it is reallocation. You accept. You now observe others entering the system. You stand in the same corridors, the same 18-degree air. You watch new candidates sign forms they do not read. You assess them, not as individuals, as variables. You recognize patterns. Who will last? Who will not? You do not intervene. Eventually, your role reduces further. Administrative oversight, review of reports. You read summaries of operations you no longer participate in. They follow the same structure, the same language. One day, your access changes. Quietly. Certain doors no longer open. Certain files are no longer visible. No announcement is made. You are processed out. No ceremony, no acknowledgement. A final review. A set of documents. Instructions on what you are permitted to remember publicly. You leave through the same corridors you entered. The hum of machines remains constant. The temperature unchanged. Outside, the air feels inconsistent, uncontrolled. Time moves differently. The system continues. New operators deploy. New missions are executed. Reports are filed. Numbers are updated. Procedures evolve. Your decisions remain in the archives, not as memories, as data points. You realize finally that you were never central, only necessary for a period of time. Somewhere, a helicopter lifts before someone is fully inside. Rounds strike metal. The engine swallows the sound. And the cycle continues, without pause, without recognition, exactly as designed.